Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are at Avondale Golf Club, Sydney, Australia. Justin9266 made this course. If you have not seen the channel before, we are playing GSPRO Golf Simulator on a Windows PC with a GTX 970. Our tees are generally 6 to 7,000, and our auto putts are set as below. On to the first. First impressions of the course are that it's super nice. Good detail in the trees. Good definition of the intermediate rough and rough, which I like. 141 from the rough. It is online. Distance looks good. And that settles in there for a tap-in birdie on the first. Not really the way I'm used to starting rounds, but we follow that up on a par 3. 156 yards. And that's safely in the two-putt circle for a par. We're moving right along. Third hole. Fading a little too much. That's going to be into the right rough and trees. I decide it's best to just go on the other hole. So I'm hitting towards the tee box and green of what I assume is like the fourth. And we are on the green of the fourth, hitting to the green of the third. It says I have 487 feet left, which was super weird. And then it thought the ball was on the green, so it didn't do a trail. GSPRO was very confused at my tactic, but it worked out for me. I get it on the green in 3, 2-putt, par. 170 yard, par 3, playing about 175. And I leave it short. I thought I was going to get there with a 6-iron, and it did not happen. And so that was disappointing. Little high spinny drive up the middle. No distance at all, leaving 180 left. Now hopefully I learned my lesson from the last one. Not really, it's a little short too, but it mercifully rolls in and gives us a par. So still at even after a birdie and a bogey early on. Those are more like the driver numbers I'm trying to get. Plus 1.2 up, 14 launch, 3200 spin. If I could get the spin even lower, and I think Garmin is estimating the spin higher than it really is. That driver hits knuckleballs. We chip in for a par on 6, rapidly moving through this course here in Australia. We decide to visit the other fairway again. This time I have an opening to get back on this par 5. Just some overswinging happening here. I go ahead and play a big old slicer. It's still trying to fade, and it gets knocked down by a tree branch at 60 yards away. Flight it down under the branch, but a little long, but safely into the 2-putt circle. That's a shot shape that I enjoy, but it is short in this case. 103 miles per hour ball speed's just not going to get it done. I get really lucky there and chip it just onto the green, and it starts rolling. A par 5 that's reachable here, so we aim up the left side, try and go right over those bunkers. .184 left, and this is, remember, a par 5, so if we get it on the green, oh, no, not so much. Big, high spinny. Now we gotta knock it into the short circle for a birdie, and we cannot. So a waste of a short par 5 there, with just coming away with a par. Look at this cool thing. Whoever made the course has accidentally colored the intermediate rough on that little patch bright purple. And what this really makes me think about is someone should make a whole course like that. with like super bright neon, Top Golf like targets. Um, Maybe a par 3 course, like a night course, like it glows in the dark. That'd be awesome for this game. So, something to keep in mind as the capabilities of course building here in GSPRO continue. Little struggle here on 11. That's going to be another bogey. So we go 2 bogeys on the back 9, and we are at +2. There's some other good drive numbers. +1.9, 16 launch, 33 spin, 143, and we get rewarded with a 264 outcome. This looked good right off the bat. It needs to roll another foot to get in. I thought I played that perfect, and in real life we'd be super stoked with that result. A little yank there, trying to go for something extra on that drive, and wind up in the trees. We did get in the trees quite a bit here in Australia, and you can see the trees do reflect kind of the place. So here's me trying to hit a draw, and it was pretty successful. 20 degrees left to right. We're going to have to remember how to do that, because not usually a shot I'm super confident in pulling off. Some more good driving numbers here. 1.4, 16 launch, 33, and we get rewarded again with a pretty good one going into a par 5. Struck well. And it just goes in the fringe. Gotta make this one into the circle. And we do for a birdie. And we are now at +1, going to a short par 3. Looks very nice. Roll up there. Just short of back-to-back birdies. 16th hole, long par 4. I thought I got gypped on that. 230 in the air. Needed to hit up on it more, I guess. Really bad swing there on 16. Just chunk pulled and heeled a hybrid trying to get out. A blind shot, but I had an opening, and I just carry it too long. So we're looking at a bogey unless I can somehow make this. It was tracking, but what? Easy little driving iron there on 17. Leaving a short shot in. Face closed just a little, and that gave us an extra couple yards. Oh, and we almost make it to get the birdie anyway. So the last maybe 10 rounds or so, the 18th hole, I've come up against it and just done things like this. Hit it basically into a tree. Try and get the ball out. Hit it into another tree. We still got 150 left as a par 4. And that's on line, but it's short. And it's in the 3-putt. So we inexplicably double bogey 18, leaving us with a 75 +4. Some good golf all the way up until then, recovering from trees and stuff. But make sure to like and subscribe, watch them, find new courses every day.